What's up, guys? It's Tuesday and the sheriff is in town. So we're going to, for those of you who don't follow HYROX, that's not going to make any sense. But Hunter Mcintyre is here. He's got the world record for the pro solos in HYROX. It's a freaking weapon. And he's on the Gold Coast. He's here to race in Brisbane. So we're going to go hit a track session this morning. We're competing on Saturday. It's Tuesday, so it's one of our last more intense sessions before we race, and it should be very interesting.
Who else are we training with today?
Oh, we also got, you.
We got not me. We got Big Benny.
And we got Big Benny. So everyone knows Ben's already been here, but Ben Haldon is here from the UK. That was so not English at all. He's going to find that funny because every time I try to do an accent, it goes Indian. But yeah, we're just pumping some toasted some honey. And today we're actually going to be breaking in the Pumas. It's quite a combo, the Mega Socks with the Puma Elite DV8s. This is what I'm going to race in this weekend, so I like to just go for 1 or 2 runs in them, just sort of scuff the bottoms up a little bit before we actually race, or else they can be a little bit slippery, but I find the grip's really good on them. So I think we're doing 8 minute rounds.
8 minute efforts.
8 minute efforts, so
anywhere between 2 to 4 sets.
Okay.
Depending on how we feel.
Geez, 2's not very many. That would be fun. Hunter's calling this session, so we're just jumping in for it. We actually had a bit of a shorter session planned, but can't miss out on a great opportunity to train with Hunter. I've been taking this product from 2 before. It's a vasodilator, meaning that it dilates your vessels so more blood can get out to your muscles. That's the science behind it, and it's made from berries in New Zealand, so it tastes really great. And then I've just been mixing it with some simple carbs and caffeine as a pre-workout. I very rarely am drinking caffeine at the moment, just trying to take a little bit of time off caffeine, but if we've got a hard session, then I'll drink something like this before we train, because it's very helpful. It makes you feel so much better.
Such a beautiful day, buddy. We're rocking at the Griffith University, the Griffith track. This is actually where we're planning on doing the 1,000-mile record with Nick. So we've already had an event here once before. The people that run the track are really nice people.
Actually, just reading some of the results from people who have completed the Train to Go, one of the programs from the Train to Go app. These guys are running their first 10Ks or completing 10K PB, the ones that I'm reading now, but it's just so cool. Everyone's just jumped in the app and is sharing their results. It's so sick to read. It gets you fired up. Sharing the wins. Just finished my first 10K and feel amazing. First 10K in 7 years, and I smashed my time by 16 minutes. Starting 10K for time on Monday. Let's go, PS. Will and Meg, thank you for the fantastic program of support. 16 minutes.
Yeah, I read one 2 days ago. A girl had a goal for a half marathon to run a 2:10 and she went a 1:58.
Right, wow.
That's 12 minutes faster than the time she was going for.
The thing is, my programs are written not just based on the running training itself, but with your mindset. And what took my running to the next level was building a mindset that was strong and realize that there are no limits. And I think when you're running, you obviously create a ceiling based on how you're feeling, on what you think you're capable of. But what we do in these programs is we teach you how to break that ceiling and just lay down the flooring. I remember meeting this guy in the gym. He was 70 years old and was running 7 marathons, I think in 7 days or something like that. Brian Upton. And he said to us, my piece of advice is lay down the flooring, but don't put the ceiling up. And I thought that was such great advice. And that's really what we do with these programs, is we just teach you what you're truly capable of. And that's why we get such insane results. As in, 2 people that I know have shaved 38 minutes off a half marathon time in 10 weeks. That's ridiculous. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are here, so let's go and see him.
Go on, Benny.
Who's D and who's Dum?
I don't know. Right?
Yeah, very good.
Well, I think Will is the only one that has a chance of keeping up with Hunter, so we'll see what happens. Sorry, Ben. I don't have faith in us.
Always got the same format for track. We've got 2 to 3 warm-up laps. And then we'll come back, we'll do some mobility, drills, run-throughs, and then we'll hit the main set. Let's do it.
Since it's race week, we're going to do a little bit of a conservative speed session of what I normally do, which is 4 by 8 minutes. And you want to do it like just above race pace. So if you're like a 3:30 guy in a race, you're going to want to hold 3:15 to 3 flat, depending on how fit you are. And what that will do is raise your ceiling and then kind of raise that race pace up. So you do 8 minutes on, 4 minutes down. We'll kind of do cut downs just because, you know, I'm not used to this temperature, and I usually run on road, not the track, so it'll be a little bit different. So if we're smart, we'll hit a 320, then we'll hit a 310, then we'll hit a 3 flat for all 8 minutes. And the whole idea is like, you got to be right on the threshold of like falling apart and succeeding. If like your legs start falling apart and you get bad form, then you're failing the mission. Like you could struggle through it, but you don't want to struggle through it. You want to race through it. You want to like hold the line. So that's our whole goal here, is just hold the line. Anything past that is cheating. So it's got to be like a dance.
All right, we're dancing. It's warm.
You know all our dances. Really good.
Well, this one's just got a slippy bar across the whole way, so I think that's just...
We've only got 2 pads, that's it.
Yeah.
With a workout in there. The workout's called. Go hunting down. Hunt down the sheriff.
How many reps are you doing?
3.
3.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Go.
Yeah. Flex, I just wanna win. Yeah, LABB, who we running with? Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again.
First set done. Doing good.
That's it, dude. Hey, Megas, a punch to 344. Say that.
Thanks, guys.
But the most important thing is muscle memory. It's the same kind of like resistance you build on your feet, you build it in your legs.
What were you doing then?
315?
We started at about 312, and then Hunter held 315, I went to 320.
Nice. 342 we were going now, is right.
Ben, you gonna admit that I almost caught you? You gonna admit it?
Mate, well, you didn't know, did you? There's a difference between
Yeah, what do you
ability
say?
and
You
a
too tired to
mile.
make a sentence?
Go again.
I'm on the last one.
40 seconds.
Oh yeah. But you've been practicing that far.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
too smooth, dude. Alright, we're going to 20. Sure.
Me and Meg, I think like RP probably about 7 to 8, so not absolutely crushing it. But we ran a 345 the first one. The other one after that, I think we ran 342 or 343. So I think we'll probably try and push this one to 340 and just hold that. The goal with the R session is to try and keep all of the laps, i.e. the 8 minutes, consistent, not burn out, because that's what we want to try and do in HYROX as well, keep that consistent pace every round, not start off quick and then start lagging. But I think Meg's gone to the little girls' room, we're going to take an extra little break, and I'll get going again. Come on, boys! Let's go, lads, back on.
Yeah, state your name. Big been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping. dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in. Yeah, flex, I just wanna win. Yeah, LA BB, who we running with? Yeah, 2 2 3 3, I'm on 10 again.
Yeah, so we just finished our session, 3 by 8 minutes. I pulled out 1 lap short just because I can feel the heat creeping up. I want to save it for the race. We basically clocked in about 5.5 miles. Heart rate got up to about 177, which is intense for sure. The heat makes a big difference. That's why I tell a lot of people who are getting into this kind of sport, if you go outside, you start sweating heavily, even 1 liter of water can shoot your heart rate up by about 10 beats per minute. And there's just no point in like over-exhausting yourself to get a time in a new environment like this when you get the stimulus, maybe not the speed. And that's all good. It'd be like almost like you going up to altitude up in the ski mountains and trying to do fast laps. You may not hit your like intended pace, but you'll hit your intended effort. So today's effort was really good. And homeboy hit it pretty hard also. Good though.
Just go run with you, bro. Good. How'd you guys go?
Yeah, really good.
Felt good.
Had to go to the bathroom, but good.
Proud of you, champ.
You and Ben have really good paces.
It felt really easy actually.
So good, mate. It's some confidence booster.
Had a little bit
Come on,
sore
Bennett.
guts in the workout, but
Hey, you look good
felt
there,
good.
mate.
And I never normally
comfortable,
run
bro.
behind someone because I find it hard with the footsteps, especially because Ben's so big. So it's actually good practice for doubles. Getting used to if I'm running behind Will, or otherwise normally I gotta run in front.
Big dope on flame, I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again, I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they
Man, I'm really happy with the towel. Super light. Fits so well with the sweat. In a month, 4 weeks, we'll have these things ready to rock.
coming in. Yeah, flex, I just wanna win. Yeah, LA BB, who we running with? Yeah, 2 2 3 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in.
Yeah, that was a great sesh. Meg ran really well. You and Ben pumped the session.
We just said we weren't. I reckon we probably could have run 3:30s for the whole thing.
Okay.
But we just didn't. We just said we just wanted to not go smash ourselves before the weekend. I think it was the right pace for us.
Coming in. Yeah, flex, I just wanna win.